Today I'm here with Plesio. Say hello.
Hello.
And we're playing the game of the year, 5 years in a row. #1 champion, all-time favorite. That's right.
Impressive considering this game's only 3 years old.
That's right. Thought to have been produced by a man named Notch, and with great animation, the game known as Monster Prom. Thank you everybody for coming around. Thank you all for coming to see Monster Prom. Right? Basically, we will screw each other over and compete to date a furry. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome?
Kind of.
What do you mean?
We have different choices. Unless you're trying to go for the same person I try to go for.
I will go for the same person you try to go for.
That's rude.
Actually, why don't we do a random number generator for who we go for, so we leave it up to fate.
But always willing to live our life to the fullest.
Guys, he's illiterate. Just act like he's reading it. Like, clap. Guys, act like he's.
What do you mean?
Guys,
what do you mean
act like
I'm reading it.
I mean, guys, you're doing such a good job reading, buddy. Keep it up.
Well, we're on a wild journey to dice over.
Good job.
3.
Oh yeah, you want 3? You want Mr. Frankenstein?
Not only is he a buff dude, he's also green. He's a zombie.
True. That's true. He's your colors. Okay, hold on. Random number generator. Leave it up to fate. This is for Plesio, all right? And the next one will be for me, all right? You got 4. You got 4.
That's for you.
That was for you, buddy. You got number 4.
You know what? She's kind of green.
There you go. Her name. Random name generator? No, random name generator. Generator name. Gayatri. Gayatri. That's not a joke. Gayatri. Let's go. Let's see what I get. Come on, pray for RNG, dude.
Better not.
3, come on. Oh, I got 3.
You like that name?
Generate. It's Finley. F-I. What'd you put? No. We fantasized about our dream prom dates. We were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Sheesh. Oh wait, so we picked who we were.
Yeah,
not who we're trying to. Oh, so we have to. Okay.
That's why we picked the name.
We got Miranda, who's a mermaid.
Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she is genocidal.
Whoa.
Damien LaVey, 21.
Oh, I can do that.
And a love of fire. Scott Owl, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart.
Wow.
That's the dude that one of the Game Grumps voices.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Liam DeLuxe.
Yay!
22 question mark. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. How do you make yourself a Gorgon?
Dude, why do I kind of look like the second to left one, the red guy? Like, we have the same hairstyle kind of going on.
Yeah, and then I'm as buff as the middle guy.
Yeah. All the principles to build a financial empire, obviously. Obviously.
Yeah, because the zombie needs that.
Oh, gosh.
Whoa, that's what, like, the Medusa lady likes.
Oh, really?
I picked the one that the mermaid lady likes.
I see.
That doesn't mean you have to go for the Medusa lady. That's just what they like.
I see. She's a perfect fit. I'm in love. Love at first sight. Anyone could be anywhere. Ooh, you have to choose.
Yeah, that day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy.
Yo!
Oh, I gained
+2 fun. Okay.
Miranda and Vera chatting away.
Hey, you.
What do you have to say?
You want to voice Miranda? Just look at her face.
But now, thanks to our app crowdsurfs, you too can have your very own crowdfunded surf.
The app is being generously funded by my royal family, who wish for everyone to experience the joys of royalty.
And get richer off of it. A wink, nudge.
I think our business might be failing because the surfs are simply not of high enough quality to maintain customer interest. Don't be absurd.
What was that?
If there's one thing being royalty has taught me, and there's definitely more than one, it's that you can trick anyone into doing anything as long as you give them the right incentives.
But why not start with the easily manipulated in the first place? Gatry, what you think? What do you think? What do you think, Gatry?
Gonna go with.
Ooh, you're agreeing with the mermaid. Okay, okay.
You know you have a good narrator voice. You be the narrator.
People complete their hardest at various dementing tasks as the winner gets to continue to perform them as a serf. I was just in Joe Swanson's voice. I got confused. That's a Kraken calling.
You may be a peasant, Gayatri, but in my eyes, you're a slightly less filthy peasant.
Let's go. Oh, Miranda and Vera give you a cut of their success, earning you +2 money, and with it +1 charm. I want to go. I'm a jock, so I want to go to the football field, play some football. On the very right, the football field.
I can't.
Oh, hit the gym. Hit the gym, fatty. What are you, pregnant? Hit the gym, fatty.
Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback.
That's right.
You're clearly a natural-born leader.
That's right.
You gain +2 charm.
Yeah! Used by Vera and Liam engaged in their favorite pastime, a variation of people watching called monster judging. Ugh, do you see what she's wearing? Newsflash, lime green stripper boots do not go with chupacabra fur. True!
At least she made a choice. I've already seen 6 people wearing the same Air Gorgon sneakers.
I like that voice for him.
Yeah, like a nerd.
Yeah. We really are the lucky ones, Liam. Most people are absolutely hideous.
But even their hideousness is mediocre. Most people are hideous, but I have yet to see one who is the most hideous.
True, true.
I wonder what such an abomination would even look like.
Yo, what's up? I want to pick the top one. Top one.
Ah, so you chose Vera.
Yeah, because she talks like this, and I think that's funny, and I want to do more of a voice. The innocent joy of bonding over a mutual diversion of the appearances of others. You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity.
Everybody chooses a movie. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. All right, you choose a movie.
Adam Sandler, Click.
Is that an actual movie?
That's it. Yeah, it's called Click by Adam Sandler.
What's that movie that Johnny Depp was a Native American in? The Lone Ranger or whatever?
I don't know. Probably. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll choose that one.
I should have chosen the 2001 Space Odyssey. Okay, whatever.
Your orders decided based on how hard it would be to explain the selected movie to an old person. Start debating now.
Oh, Click would be really hard.
What is Click?
Click is like Adam Sandler finds a TV remote that can send him back in time, but he wants to date somebody, but also not. Oh.
Yeah, no, you're picking what table to sit at.
Let me sit next to the smoker, right next to the smoker. You find Polly and Vera at their table deep in conversation. I read that backwards, whatever. All right, business idea. People pay for a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging the food. Hell yeah, I like this girl, yeah.
Business idea? People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food.
Yeah. Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food.
Business idea.
Just that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit.
That's actually a really good idea.
Better than Nepal?
Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Tapeworms or meth? I think tapeworms. Tapeworms. Oh yeah.
That has been.
Ooh, it was the right choice. If
Yeah, because she's got snakes on her head. I figured the ghost would be doing meth because most people who do meth turn out that way. Soon Vera's new slender friends are all in the rage at the cafeteria, and she seems to tolerate your presence even more, and everybody's losing weight. Okay.
I can narrate my own person. You don't have to narrate me too.
Yeah. I'll narrate the extra person on the. Oh wait, no, you're both of them. The table you choose is quite crowded. Liam sits across from Miranda, who is flanked by the 2 well-dressed servants. One of the servants cuts a slice of Salisbury steak and feeds it to the other.
Seriously, Miranda, why do you have servants to chew your food for you? Ew.
Disgusting.
What? Of course not. That would be barbaric.
The servant happily swallows the Salisbury steak.
I have servants to eat for me. They're called eating serfs. Don't you have any? First of all, no. I don't eat food. Second of all, that totally defeats the purpose of eating. Aren't you worried about starving? Why would I be? My serfs get all the calories I need to stay fit and healthy. That makes sense.
That makes sense. Ooh, who you going for?
Maybe, well, obviously.
Obviously the woman, right? Right.
Okay, yeah. You might have a point there. For too long, I have needlessly ordered off of the cafeteria menu, leaving my food untouched even as I take the most artistic grabs. I justified the wastefulness by the intense artistic merits of my photographs, but I need to compromise no longer. Finally, I can have my cake and pay someone else to eat it too. What? Still, Miranda, this makes way less sense for someone who actually needs to eat to survive. Oh, you're just jealous of how cute my serfs are. Eat up, little guys. I'm not full yet.
Seriously, how does Miranda keep from starving to death? What do they put? An IV in her while she sleeps? Whatever, she's happy. Let's trade places.
Everybody chooses an occupation. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Alright, you say first.
Optometrist.
Okay, I will be an underwater basket weaver.
Okay.
How funny a TV show called America's Next.
America's Next Optometrist. America's Next
Underwater
vet. Yeah, you.
Go to the library.
Greetings, fellow
Thank you for
classmate.
coming, my dear. I have finally decided to trust you with my most important aspiration. I am destined to be the queen of the prom. The royal ascension is nigh. We must prepare. Most of my competition is naive. They foolishly assume that prom queen is purely a ceremonial title. Except Ursula Jr. She's proving to be quite a worthy rival. I respect that. Which is why we must destroy her reputation immediately. Any thoughts?
Ooh. Fart joke. Yeah, I should like that one. So, it doesn't take much to make someone look bad in this day and age. You, however, are monsters and went for a total overkill. You hire a Chinese hacker to plan 10 years of pro bono work rescuing human babies from lawnmowers in Ursula's name.
10 years of that profession.
Oh, man. At recess, Dr. Baby Love of the Baby Love Institute appears out of nowhere and presents her with a humanity award.
Yes, this will seriously harm her standing with the evil lawnmower creative contingent. Creature. Did I say creator?
That's an important voting block, and they're the ones who keep the schoolyard so tidy. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts. I want you to know I'm going to the spooky forest because I'm not scared of anyone. I'm not scared of going to the rave.
Outdoors?
Gym in the day, party at night. Yeah, right where you hovered out in the back. Gym a day, party at night.
You're talking to Juan, the small magical Latino cat.
No!
He tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob the scary clown.
No.
You accept the challenge. You go straight to Bob, stab him several times, open his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun.
That's right.
You
Plus
are
fun.
zombie after. Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain +2 from poor Bob.
Let's go. Screw you, Bob. Let's go. You notice Vera and Miranda at the edge of the rave with their arms crossed. You dance over to try and find out what's up.
I'm just imagining you do the dumbest dance over to the crowd.
just this little white guy shuffle over. Have you seen Adam Sandler's Click?
I truly want to be excited about this uproarious event, but
I'll say what we're both thinking. This rave looks like a techno trash fire.
I did not wish to be crude, but it is true. I want to hang out and have a good time, but I cannot relax in this chaotic environment.
I put some thought into this, and I think that the problem is a lack of color coordination.
It almost always is. That's why my father painted everyone in the kingdom aquamarine. But we have no legal authority at this rave. How will we ever coordinate their colors?
That's why I'm stuck right now. Frankly, if only there was some way. ... Filter everyone through this dangerous magic prism, or color-seeking German shepherds. Oh no. Let's do the top one.
I think the top one is what Medusa likes.
I think.
Oh, not so smart. Ooh.
Ooh. You pull out the prism of colors separation that you craft in your AP Attack fashion class. You toss it in the center of the dance, and it lights up like an extremely deadly disco ball. Look how it sucks in the students so that it can sort them by their outfits. Fiendish.
But why is it spitting out 8 students for every one it sucks in? 8 students who are identical except for the colors of their outfits?
Great Gorgons, it's not separating the students by color, it's separating the students into colors. Soon the rave is 8 times its previous size, and even less color coordinated than before. Uh-oh.
You're so smart.
My bad. People are doing things to their own color clones. Disgusting. Lose your own appetite and -2 charm and -1 smarts. Oh no. Oh no.
At least you didn't lose the fun you stole from the clown.
That's right.
Something happened to Gayatri.
Oh,
Let's go.
what happened to
What's
you?
happening?
There
There
you
you
are,
are.
minding your own business and a spring on your classmate's way when suddenly... Oh no! Hey, Gayatri, you're sort of a loser sometimes, right? And you hang out with others like Finley, right? Because Finley is a total loser. Oh! No! Somebody just asked, are you winning, son? No, I'm not! Ah!
Read what you just said.
Who I happen to maybe be developing feelings for. Oh my gosh! I'm winning! I am the son that is winning. I can't explain it. He's no one near as attractive or wealthy or ruthless as I am. I think it's his eyes. It's like there's real depth there. Like he's hiding some sort of secret. What do you think it is? Something wonderful or something totally lame? Ooh, are you gonna screw me over or not?
Or I could screw you over, or I could help you.
Which would you do? I'm going to set what I will do depending on what you pick right now. So it will be like unbiased, and I have to do this. All right. So if he helps me, I will hurt him. If he hurts me, I will help him.
I will aid you in your efforts.
Okay. Let's trade places.
Player order is decided based on your ability to mimic the noise a giraffe makes. Are you just chewing? All right.
Did your did your ass sound like that? No, they actually sound like that. You're right. They're going.
Really?
Seriously, yeah, they do.
Go to the bathrooms. I hang out. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. Look at
Yeah,
the face I'm making.
because you're
the way-
electrocuting yourself.
I'm the I am. My judgment is final. The sentence is death to be carried out immediately by my most trusted executioner, Exthrop.
Miranda is sitting on what should, again, euphemistically be called a porcelain throne, but which has been turned into a quite literal throne adorned with gold and jewels and dolphin skulls.
Oh, the poor dolphins.
Those poor dolphins. What was the next stall before all the walls were knocked down? A bare-chested masked executioner holds the prisoner aloft. It's a goldfish in a plastic bag that they're about to flush down the toilet.
Aw.
Wait! Cries the goldfish.
Yes? Any last words? Or gloves?
I demand a trial by combat! Cries the goldfish.
Oh, shoot. I hate it when they do that. I am royally obligated to royally oblige. Very well then, choose your champion.
The goldfish switches his little fishy tail, and suddenly an enormous fish man with huge ripping muscles, somehow even though he also still has its scales, is all very confusing. But anyway, he appears as he wields an enormous battle axe.
Do we even get to see him?
I hope so.
Agzramalqualtus the Terrible, horrible, full of bloodlust, never been defeated again? All of my prisoners are so pretty. What do you mean again if he's never been defeated? I could have you fight him, Exthrop, but I'd hate to lose my best executioner.
Ooh.
There's Shark-Headed Max the Axe, or Madrigal the Murderess, or Wayland the Wanderer. But of course, there's only one champion worthy to fight the undefeated Agzramalqualtus the Terrible, horrible, full of bloodlust, never been defeated. And that's Gayatri, the nightmare from the surface, breather of air.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Gayatri. Just because Agusra the Terrible has killed literally every single champion he has ever come against doesn't mean he's gonna kill you.
point out. So the top one says point out that the fish can't breathe because you're above water. The second one says challenge him to
goldfish said-
combat in the popular video game of battling pocket humans, Pokemon. So video game combat or that? You bring yourself up to your full height, which is nowhere near close to being as tall as Mrcrunches, the terrible, horrible, full of bloodlust, never been defeated, and approach him menacingly. If we're above water, you whisper in his ear flap, and you have gills, which you do, then how are you breathing? Mrcrunches' eyes go giant, and they were already pretty big. He gasps for air and clutches at his throat. His gills flap frantically, but there's no water to fill through them.
Oh look, it would appear your champion has been defeated. You tax-evading scum. Now prepare to meet your maker.
All for tax evasion. And all because you remembered how air works. You gain +2 boldness and +1 charm. Hit the gym! Hitting the gym! Hit the gym.
You gain +2 charm.
Just practicing my prom queen acceptance speech in my mind. Speaking of which, I assume this goes without saying, but I'm not leaving anything to chance. I'll be doing a blood ritual to ensure my win. The only question is where exactly I can find the details for a proper blood ritual. Bread. She has an accent. She has an accent. Why don't we ask the Coven? They're witches. They should know all about blood magic. Literally just search the internet. Like, that's literally what it's there for. You think it's the bottom one? I think it's the top one. Let's go with I'm going with the top one. Top one.
Ooh, so charming.
Of course. Using the skills you gained during the extra credit summoning seminar, you call forth the Coven. What is it? Oh, I'll do it. What is it now? Is there an emergency? Is the world in need of saving? Of course not. The world is the worst. Why would I ever want to save it? No, I just want to be prom queen, and I need some blood magic to guarantee my victory, and I figured you three could do something productive for once. Oh, what do you mean for once? We're the ones constantly saving you from destruction. We're the ones who... Yeah, whatever. Tell me how to cheat my way to being prom queen. Well, guess you're involved in some blood magic now. Sounds fun. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Trade places.
What's something cool?
Everybody chooses something cool. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Something cool. You go first this time.
I go first?
Yeah, you say it first.
How about one of them Arctic blue Gatorades pulling fresh from Antarctica?
Oh no. I'm gonna say a traditional Japanese style katana. Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
That's pretty swag. Player artists decide based on how cool it would be if 100 years from now, humankind built a 200-foot statue commemorating the selected thing. Okay, I win.
A katana versus Gatorade?
A giant statue of Gatorade.
Can you imagine a giant statue of Gatorade 100 years from now?
W.
Sure.
Oh, but sure. You know who I'm sitting by already. The smoker.
This guy?
The smoker. The smoker
guy
girl.
looks like a smoker.
Smoker chick. Smoker chick. You approach Liam and Vera at their table, but before you can sit down, Vera holds up a hand. Oh.
Pathetic.
No! Stop.
What?
This is the cool people table where only cool people are allowed. Am I not allowed?
I would agree with what Varys just said, but agreeing is something only uncool people do. Wouldn't you agree, Vera?
Nice try, Liam, but I think we're getting away from the point. This interloper still wants to sit with us. No.
Well, if he wants to sit with us, he's going to have to prove he's as cool as we are. But without, like, trying to prove it. Trying is so uncool.
Well, I guess I'll be going then, because there's no way anyone could ever be as cool as Liam. Let me ask you this. Would an uncool person be giving Vera 50 monster dollars right now? The bottom one. The bottom one. The bottom one.
Oh, you're trying to woo Vera now and not Liam?
I don't care about Liam. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! The table real quick so it fixes itself. You come upon Damien sneering at Miranda's elaborate silverware spread while her eating serfs chow down obediently at a neighboring table. I'll do him, because I kind of look like him. I'll do him.
Yeah, you can voice him.
I still don't get why you collect all them stupid forks and spoons and stuff.
What a noob.
Why does he sound like me? What a noob.
What a noob.
I mean, even the knives don't look that deadly.
This silverware is not for killing.
Things can be for stuff other than killing? What the hell? That's lame as hell. He's literally me. It's basically useless. I mean, you don't even eat that. Your serfs do it for you.
Well, of course they do.
But they're not using any of your silverware.
Naturally they aren't. Serfs must eat with their hands, as befits the lower classes.
So you're saying the silverware collection has no practical purpose?
Things have practical purposes?
These two could go round and round like this forever, unless you say something to resolve this dispute.
What about your collection of exotic corpses?
That's different. The corpses are useful for hiding down important documents.
What important documents?
Documents about very important. Ugh, fine. What the hell? I guess I don't need them stupid corpses for anything. I just stack them in a shed and occasionally put them in silly costumes. There, are you happy?
Let's trade places.
Everybody chooses a brand. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. McDonald's.
Jones barbecue and foot massage.
Jones barbecue foot massage.
Player orders decided based on how cool it would be to live in a nation ruled by the selected brand you win. Start
There's
debating
no way
that.
McDonald's would be cool. McDonald's would be like
McDonald's,
like
which
a
is
tyrant.
we're already ruled by McDonald's from the shadows,
Exactly.
guys. Let's be real.
It'd be great if we could be ruled by John's Barbecue and Foot Massage,
my
because we would
gosh,
get
imagine.
barbecue and
foot
massage.
massage. Yeah, and foot massage.
Yeah, I'll go to the gym. You gain plus 10
Wow.
righteousness. But this game is so wrong in so many ways that you would be lucky if you could do anything with that. And plus 2 charm.
Let's
Oh man,
go.
it didn't. I wish that showed up on the board like actually I had it.
Okay, so you're way smarter than me. You're way bolder than me. I'm way more creative than you. I have more charm than you. We're equally as fun, and you have more money than me. So you're better than
Yeah,
me
I'm
just a
quite
little
rich.
bit right now. But I'm
Yeah,
way
way
better
more
at
rich
dating.
than you. Perhaps.
Yeah, because I got Vera wrapped around my Franken finger. Oh wait, no, my
You're
fallen
not
off finger.
freaking fine.
Somebody puts a sack over your head and throws you in a car. You drive for hours before they let you out and take the sack off.
Is
What?
it Miranda?
Did you just
Miranda,
get kidnapped?
isn't it?
It's clear the first floor restroom. Miranda is sitting on a makeshift throne while her goons jump in and out of the toilet.
I figured it was Miranda. We're back in the restroom. I'm glad you came. My Prawn Queen campaign is moving on to the next stage. Your expertise is crucial for this part. Most of my inner circle are fish. Hardly helpful unless genetically engineered beyond recognition. Speaking of which, I need you to help me sneak a 3-meter-tall, heavily armed cod assassin named Treska into the school. No reason, but if you're friends with that singing harlot Ariel, you'd best say your goodbye.
You have 2 choices. Do nothing. Every student in our school is some kind of bizarre monster, or we need to have a diversion. Release the Kraken. So bold. She
Kraken,
likes
of
it.
course. The tiny terror of the 3rd grade. I shall send word to the elementary school at once. The Kraken is a kid.
Soon Kraken, an 8-year-old octopus with his crappy attitude, runs into campus and pulls all the fire alarms. Witches melt, vampires are trapped by running water they can't cross, and Damien's will to live is extinguished. Amidst the chaos, a Caribbean crab cries out for help. His mistress hangs on a hook in the middle of the hall.
Looks like that little princess is no longer part of our world.
You're killing
Oh, the-
Ariel.
The Caribbean crab was Sebastian from the
Oh
Little Mermaid.
no, oh no. If Miranda is this ruthless on land, you shudder to think what she's like under the sea. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness. To the rave. Party all night, gym all
Going
day.
back to the Raven.
Party all
Circling
night,
between the Raven.
gym all
That
day.
day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy.
Yeah,
And we're tied for fun. You
Yeah.
could become more fun.
That's
Or
true.
lose fun.
You're all set to enjoy some sun when all of a sudden the sun disappears.
It's nighttime. It's evening.
You don't mind too much. The darkness suits you, but Polly and Vera are pissed. Who extinguishes the sun, and why didn't they ask my permission first?
Yeah, we already have like 10 hours of night every night. We don't need night during the day. It's evening.
Oh, yes, please excuse us. Sorry for the inconvenience. A solar behemoth is threatening to eat every baby in the world, so we cause a solar eclipse, in order to defeat it. It's all very technical and magical. No need to hurt your heads thinking about it. It'll be over soon.
I'll hurt your heads thinking about it. Free period will be over soon. And then how will I sunbathe? Gosh, you guys are so selfish.
This is unacceptable. Move the moon away from the sun this instant, or I'll find someone who can. She's looking right at you when she says that. You realize that if you don't step in, this will turn into a full-scale cat fight. So you roll up your sleeves and bribe your contacts in military intelligence to nuke a hole through the moon. Offer the solar behemoth half of the 12-year-olds in the world instead. They're bigger and less cute. I feel like all these people hate humans, but maybe they might like the moon. So it's time for it's time for the second one. It's time for the second one.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah! You borrow the megaphone from the gym, climb into the school of the roof, and address the solar behemoth. You explain that in terms of sheer poundage, half of the 12-year-olds in the world will supply 33% more meat than all the babies. The solar behemoth may be an unholy amalgam of sunfire and malevolence, but it's no fool. It sees your point. It goes off to harvest It goes off to harvest the flesh of tweens. The day is saved.
I didn't even realize you were reading it as
I was still stuck in the voice.
Well, your stupid problem is solved. Unblock the sun.
But there's still millions will die. Look at this rationally. If a 50% decrease over the previous projected death toll is quite significant, and if you amortize the projected casualties over the life expectancy of the babies as opposed to the tweens, the life savings are even more significant. That's true, business. Deals in business. The coven doesn't have a leg to stand on. Well, they have 6 legs between them, but it's a metaphor. They screw off and you gain +2 charm and +1 smart. Something happens to...
Sure.
Sure. That weekend, you're at the movies when you receive a summons from Miranda.
Oh, thank goodness you could come.
Technically, Miranda's guards first forced you to meet with her, but you'd rather not split hairs.
I am contemplating a decision of extreme gravity to date Gayatri or not to date. As you are famed throughout the school as a wanton Lothario, I thought I had best ask your advice. But please, be sure to frame it in terms that I will understand. Something simple and straightforward. In short, I need you to tell me which item of silverware Gayatri most closely resembles.
So you know how I said I'd mute my mic because my choice I make depends on what choice you made, right?
Yeah?
Do you know what I put?
What?
On the notes app, I wrote down and I also said, if you helped me, I'd hurt you.
What kind of a friend is that?
If you hurt me, I'd help you.
What kind of backwards logic is that?
So I'm gonna put bread. I'm gonna put bread.
Are you sure about this?
I have to.
I will remember this.
I know. I have to put bread. I have to sabotage you.
Sure?
I'm a man of my
Are you
word.
sure you want to make this mistake?
I don't want
It's not
to.
only a mistake for me, it's a mistake for you
I don't want
too.
to, but I have to spice it up. I have to spice it up. I'm sorry. Oh no.
You know that bread isn't silverware, right? Unless, are you trying to... Beatrice, so crass you cannot imagine them as any type of silverware? You know, Father always said that there's two types of people in this world, silverware people and bread people. I won't debase myself by consorting with a lowly hunk of processed wheat, the very idea. In fact, I'll have my men apprehend Gayatri and slather her in butter. That will teach her not to be silver. That'll teach her to not be silverware.
Well, it looks like Gayatri probably won't get the girl, but at least she will get to be slathered in butter. You gain +1 creativity. Oh, I'm so sorry. Everybody chooses an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before thinking. Aardvark.
A, Procoptodon.
Okay. Player order is decided based on how strongly you would avoid eating the selected animal. Start debating now.
My animal is a prehistoric kangaroo, which is not existing anymore.
Okay. I've heard of people eating kangaroos. I've heard of people eating aardvarks. I think this is a random. I think they're both very
but
unhealthy.
Procoptodon doesn't exist anymore. You know how you would have to avoid that, because if
Then
you
it would
found
be very healthy
Procoptodon
to
meat,
eat it, right?
it would be very spoiled.
It would be very healthy to eat it because it doesn't exist.
No, it did exist at one point, but if it does exist today, it's very spoiled.
But what about aardvark? Those things have freaking rabies.
So does like raccoons and stuff. You still eat them.
All right, you know what? I'll give it to you because I kind of screwed you over.
Not that the order base even matters. Look at the progress bar.
Oh,
There's like a
it's
day
almost
left.
over. Oh my gosh, I wasn't noticing that. Oh man.
That day, you listened to your elders and learned valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smart.
You're minding your own business
That is true.
when Miranda comes rushing up to you, clearly distraught.
Most terrible news, friend. I've just watched the documentary Game of Thrones, and now I fear for my own royal family. I did not realize how susceptible we might be to random acts of treachery, or how often we romance our siblings. I don't want to be shot in the chest by a crossbow while sitting on the toilet. That doesn't sound proper at all. Please help me put my poor mind at ease. How can I possibly identify potential traitors in my court?
Just keep an eye out for the classic signs: shifty eyes, hooked black clothes, ordering knives in bulk. Pretty much everybody's a traitor. Just spin a bottle and whoever points at killed them.
This one's probably better.
There you go. But that
That
would be
would
me.
Could Lord Darkheart Stabbington be a traitor?
Darkheart
I'm gonna-
Stabbington.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say he might be a traitor.
He might be.
I must warn Father at once. We have to find a new royal babysitter.
Oh, yes. A rose by other name would smell as sweet, unless that name is Darkheart Stabbington. You gain +2 smarts and +1 money as a reward. Oh man. Sure, take me to school, please. I need to be smart.
Because I was there. You can't go there.
Well, I guess you know where I'm going. The library. The next best place to be smart. Next best place to
You don't want to go say hi to the cat lady?
Nope.
Anyway, you gain +2 bitcoins, which
Aw.
is equal to $2 million. Which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars.
Aw.
So +2 money.
Oh, I thought I
Dang,
just hit the
monsters are
jackpot.
that rich?
As you survey the library, you notice Vera, whose snakes are hissing and spitting as she glares over at her computer monitor. This is getting so old. Every time I go on a dark arts forum, I have to deal with the sexist trolls trying to call me out and prove that I'm a fake dark arts girl. girl
Like
boss.
a fake
Girl boss.
gamer
Dude,
girl.
she's a girl boss. Girl boss. Respect. Oh yeah? You like Lich King so much? Name 3 of the earliest curses. You probably just take pictures of yourself with cursed artifacts to get attention. Oh my gosh. Real.
It's totally a gamer girl.
As if I can't want to murder people in obscure code ways just because I'm a female. Please. I know, right? I know, right? You should write a heated essay decrying sexism, an essay so heated it melts the eyebrows of everybody who reads it. You don't need to prove your love of the dark arts. Just go and enjoy them. Also, I should totally come with you. The bottom one. Sure, because I want to see if she'll do it. Oh, it worked. It worked. A date with you, Finley? Well, if it's between that or trying to prove these trolls that I do in fact understand how to make black obsidian death powder, I guess you're on. Let's go. Let's go. Hell yeah. Time to take Vera on the scariest, darkest artist date you can dream up. Let's go. A skull containing the tears of my enemies and a banquet of poisonous plants that can be used in mind control potions. Nice. You take Vera for a romantic picnic in a graveyard, but it's actually an evil picnic because the picnic blanket is black. Yeah, maybe you didn't think that one through, but not all of them can be winners. So I brought enough ingredients to summon the long dead spirit of ancient warlocks to create a mist that drives people crazy. What do we think?
Or both.
Oh, you ultimately decided to do both and spend a lovely evening terrorizing innocent people. Let's go. Hey, I actually had a really nice time tonight, Finley. Oh, you made me remember. It isn't for trolls on the internet to decide what I am or am not. As long as I'm a practitioner of the dark arts and I'm a dark arts girl boss. And no longer on the internet can tell me otherwise. No loser can tell me otherwise. Oh, what a sweet moment for the two of you. Who knew bonding over magical torture could be so romantic?
I'm gonna kill you.
For what?
You know what you did.
You gain +2 fun and +1 creativity. Guys, I'm winning and he's mad.
I'm mad because you were like, you did an uncool thing.
I thought you were going to hurt me because I was like, before stream started, I was like, we should hurt each other. I thought you were going to hurt me and then I would have to help you. Be like, oh, I have to help him. But then you helped me. And then I'm like, now I just feel bad. Anyway, player orders decided based on how early you would die during a zombie apocalypse. Start debating. I think I'd probably last a day because I would go, what's the point? Maybe being a zombie is kind of pog. And then I'd be a zombie on purpose. I'd have him bite me first.
Wait, hang on. Before we debate, you were literally a zombie.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, isn't it? I think I want to sit with Snake Girl, actually. I think I want to sit with the Snake Girl.
You don't want to sit with Shaggy?
No.
We do.
Vera's drinking her customary lunchtime scotch because you can drink whatever the hell you want at this school. But Scott's not making it easy for her.
I'll be Scott since you're already Vera, and we haven't voiced Scott before.
Right. He sounds like,
hey Vera.
Girl. Yeah, you got it.
What you drinking?
What?
Scotch. Why?
Because it smells like a delicious forest fire, and I'm curious, what's it called?
Scotch.
Yes?
No, that's what it's called.
What?
Scotch.
Yes?
No, I'm not saying your name. I'm saying the name of the drink I'm drinking. It's Scotch.
It's mine?
No, it's mine. Scott's not going to drop it unless you do something, so you cut it and say, yeah, it's actually called Scott's, but today is opposite day, so everything that's Scott is actually Vera's, or you're right, Scott, that drink is your birthright. Choke. I'm going to say the top one.
You sure? I'm
sure, yeah, I'm really sure.
Don't you mean today isn't opposite day?
No.
Aha! I'm not sorry. Not Vera. I guess I'll be taking your drink. Wink. Wait, time out. If everything that's Scott's is Vera's, do I have to give Vera all my stuff?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And does Vera have to give me all of her stuff?
Sure. Fortunately for you, I have no stuff. All my possessions are owned by cleverly disguised shell companies. Now hand over your wallet. Yeah.
Okay. Boy, opposite day sure is the best, isn't it?
It sure is. After Scott leaves you alone, you and Vera definitely don't spend all his money on cocaine. You find Liam artificially arranging his food while Miranda diligently sorts her silverware. Neither of them is eating, obviously.
Have you found it yet? I'm trying, Liam, but finding the perfect silverware for your cafeteria food is an art, not a science. How hard can it be? It's just silverware. Just silverware? And I suppose the food in your food pick is just food, though it's a metaphor for urban consumption in a post modern industrialized mega society. Well, my
Hipster.
silverware is a metaphor for silverware. Yes. Is that not enough? It's more than enough. But can we hurry it along? The lighting is perfect right now, and I don't want to lose it.
Maybe you can speed up the selection process while simultaneously demonstrating your knowledge.
Yeah, I'm a silverware aficionado, not bread.
He can do try the picture fork. It's a fork for taking pictures of, or nothing conveys elegance and taste like a gloating spoon.
Aha!
yeah.
I knew it. The gloating spoon was her. The most distinguished of utensils. What's a gloating spoon? Well, of course, you wouldn't know about it. Rude.
Ooh, rude.
No, I wasn't being rude. Rudeness is simply the way one must introduce a gloating spoon. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know. Well, of course you didn't. You're not as cultured as I am. Such smug superiority. I am no match for the spoon.
Miranda produces the gloating spoon with much fanfare. It looks like a regular spoon to you, but then what do you know, you peasant? You convince Miranda to spend some time with you after lunch, lovingly explaining the spoon's finer points, even though spoons don't have points. Everybody chooses a food. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Cream corn.
Bread.
Okay. Player orders decided based on how filthy this sounds. Hey, darling, my cream corn is moist. Hey, darling, my bread is moist and ready for you. I think we know. They don't
I'll
mean...
give it to you.
Yeah!
Only because it has the word cream in it.
It literally says cream. Take me to class. I need to be smart immediately.
A spell to gain +2 smarts. That's not as useful. You actually use that last spell, and you gain +2
Let's
smarts. Why don't
go.
you use it over again? That would just be super smart.
Yeah, not smart enough to figure that out. Soon after, you hurry away to join Vera for an after-school rendezvous. She's arranged a romantic evening at the Stock Exchange. Ah, that's my kind of woman. There you are. I'm so happy you've joined me here that I have momentarily forgotten my hatred for all beings. You, what? You thought we were going to dinner? No, silly. How am I supposed to make a profit at dinner? True. Girl boss. If you're hungry, just eat some money. There's plenty of it lying around. Yeah. Look, I invited you here because I wanted to share something really special with you. You see all those people here? These sociopaths screaming at each other in $10,000 suits. This is my family. Ooh. Ooh.
Who would have guessed?
This is my well, not literally. I never met my birth parents. It's more like a room full of my worst enemies. Anyway, enough chit chat. The real reason I brought you here was to help me make money. You know absolutely nothing about the stock market, but that's never stopped you before. You tell her. Buy one of everything or sell it all. All we need is each other. Buy one of everything.
Not so bold.
Ooh. That has got to be the stupidest things I've ever heard. And I've heard Scott talk about his favorite butts to of every stock. Do you know how many stocks there are? Oh no. Oh, I messed up. I thought I needed to be bold. You do not know. You do not, in fact, know how many stocks there are. You guess 6? Oh, that's a dumb guess. Oh, significantly more than 6. And most of them are things like Grimmel's Day Old Fish Salads. Oh, look, here's one called Money Hole. It's a tech stock that promises to be a brand new way of basically setting your cash on fire. That's about right. Oh, why don't I invest in this one? Racebook, the social network for races. Even if I bought all these terrible stocks, it wouldn't nearly surpass my worst investment by far. All the time I've invested in you.
Did you just mess up?
Devastated, you flee home and order one of every flavor of ice cream. You lose -2 charm and -1 money. No.
Let's go.
No.
Did you just royally mess up with her right at the very end?
I messed up big time, dude.
Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity. I forgot creativity was a thing.
Yeah. You open your locker and a cloud of gas knocks you out. You come to your senses plummeting towards Earth, rapidly approaching terminal velocity. Fall into a school's backyard into the hands of Miranda's biggest goons. Your classmates don't notice.
It didn't work.
She
None of them
Princess
even noticed
Peach.
your glorious fall. Yeah, none of them even noticed your glorious fall. People are so used to spectacle at this school. This slow ascension is tiresome. I need a glorious act, a grand gesture to secure my throne. Can you think of something while I flay in my salmon?
No more talk. We bring war.
We bring war.
I will put a monument to you, your highness. Blah, blah, blah. What do you think she'll like? A monument
Well,
or
I
war?
think a monument. What? Oh, the
No
atrocities.
atrocities? Ooh.
I just gained that creativity. I don't really mind if I lose it.
Ooh, okay.
Why would you say that? We never did anything bad. Only what's necessary. I thought you understood that. I thought we would put the peasants down together. Oh, I shouldn't even be here. Father wants me home by 5 to violently suppress his rebellion.
We both did bad. Oh, Miranda walks away towards the sea, where an amphibious tank awaits. How insensitive of you. Insensitive of you. You lose -2 charm, -1 smarts. Oh, we both did very poor. Oh, man. Who will
you
you
gonna
ask
ask
to
to prom?
prom? I'm going to ask the snake girl, Vera.
God, it is.
Ask Vera
Ask
to
her?
prom? Yes. And you? Obviously, we're asked Liam, right?
No, you can ask none of them.
Oh,
I may as well try.
here we go.
Sure.
Sure. Oh, that's loud. You finally pluck up your courage and you ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. Come on, bear up. You asking me to go to the prom with you? Have you seen yourself in the mirror? Oh, you're famous at crime against humanity. Oh,
Hey,
no, based. And not one of the crimes against humanity I enjoy perpetrating. No, she rejected.
With you?
we just got an achievement called Epic Loser. Are you
One
okay?
mistake and it was over. Oh my gosh. I mean, as expected of a businesswoman. This failure haunted you for the rest of your life and you never moved on, becoming a total and constant failure. You never succeeded at anything again. Except for that time you won at Monsters Got Talent, but your talent was being a failure at love. It has astonished everyone at how bad you were at romance. Oh.
Or zombie.
Not any less sad though. Let's see.
There's that heartbeat.
You finally pick up your courage to ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
Are you asking me to go with you to prom? It is exactly as the ancient prophecy foretold. What?
No.
You see, 2 centuries ago, a seer predicted that one day the Mer Kingdom would be shaken by a valiant monster who would ask a Mer princess to prom, and they would engage in a very nice evening together. It wasn't the most useful or relevant of her prophecies, if you think about it. But I don't care. You're the date fate has had prepared for me for centuries. So let's let fate lead us into a magical night.
You're my fairy tale.
No, dude, you're kidding. You're kidding. Okay, so you made like 3 mistakes and I talked bad about you. And you talked good about me and I made 1 mistake at the end and she was like, nah. Bruh. Prom was a night to remember.
Karma.
That is true. I deserve this. And it definitely will be remembered since Miranda brought a jester, a bard, and a scribe to document everything. Probably centuries from now, Mer people will sing songs about your magical prom day together.
Aw,
You even shared a beautiful kiss. And what you didn't know at the time was some weeks later the entire Mer village would be destroyed to build a statue depicting it. Because your love is more valuable than the life of many. Like literally. I got most likely to marry a zebra. You got Miranda's quote. Oh, are we filling complaints? Well, not enough silverware diversity in the cafeteria.
There's 1,514 outcomes. We got 20 of them.
Oh my gosh.
I guess these are just
I like this game a lot.
those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we could be. I like how we're both basically right next to people we chose, but in the row behind them and the side.
Oh, that's true.
And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Vera kept being fierce, strong, and stunning. Some haters once said adult life would put that mean person in her place. But you know what? Vera ended up making adult life her own person. Miranda started a non-profit to help countries without a monarchy. Because all countries should have the right to be graciously ruled by the Mer Kingdom. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real stuff. Her greatest inventions so far are watermelon-flavored ecstasy and this thing called LSD.
Dope.
For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war. The youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
If you guys like more of this, make sure to drop a like. We'll play more. Plesio loves this game because he is a furry.
Shaggy.
He's
No,
a
that's
furry.
you.
No. Plesio's a furry. Did he not tell you? Guys, if you like this video, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button. Go to subscribe to Plesio, go follow Plesio. He's a big furry. Loves this game. He's a big furry.
Seemed like you love this game more than I did.
What do you mean? I mean, it was okay, and I definitely want to play more. I obviously, as you can see, I'm really good with women of all kinds. I basically just woo them in.
Yeah, he's so good that he tried to sabotage somebody else and he's still lost.
I'm so good, I didn't even need a date to go with me to prom because I didn't even care. That's right.
But you didn't choose no date. You chose a date and she rejected
I don't know. That's debatable. I don't know. I mean, it depends on how you look at it.